sheet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, we're good to go.
Read this and figure out your AC.
Hey guys, welcome to the Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Welcome to a world of fantasy
God.
and dragons.
Wait, you should be leading this, Jordan.
What
Tell us what we're doing.
Do I get an armor bonus as a monk?
Yeah, you get wisdom and dexterity, obviously.
How do you play this game?
He's gonna explain.
That's what we have to go over now. Unless you
Yeah.
just want to start,
Let's
like
just
role
start.
playing, and then we'll get to combat when we get to it.
Yeah, let's
start
do that.
Basically, you have your attacks that you try and use when combat's applicable. Otherwise, if we're not in combat, you're going to be using your skills, like diplomacy and, just role-playing to get through the town and stuff like that.
My skills suck.
Or like perception checks and
That's
shit
okay,
like that,
you're with
right?
us, so.
Like, oh, do I see what's going on with that magic man over there? I rolled a 2, so all I know is that he's a dude.
Pretty much.
That kind of
Something
stuff,
like
right?
that, yeah.
As if I rolled a 20, it's like, oh, I know exactly what that guy's doing. We need to stay away from him. That kind of thing.
Possibly.
There's shoe size.
All right.
Oh, that's one thing I don't have written down.
Shoe size.
Shoe
No,
size.
no DC checks for stuff like that. Oh well.
Maybe for the sake of the audio recording, we should introduce our characters again.
Okay. I'll start off.
Now that we actually have characters.
I am known only as the Wizard.
What do you have some for us then? Okay, yes, you would.
When are we
Can
gonna
we just refer to you as Wizard?
For now.
These dice are pretty.
Okay,
They're like glossy
let's
and
be
stuff.
serious. Come on,
They're sparkly.
Brad.
Is that not
Yes,
what my
let's
character
be
would do?
serious.
I
Tell us
am.
about Weezard.
I am.
Weezard.
I am a
He's like
midget.
a retard, but Weezard.
No, Wizard, not Wizard.
That's what he called you. You're only known as the Weezard. We don't know what
The
it's called.
I am a midget, a dwarf, if you will, but not a dwarf in the D&D typical sense. A short man, a stunted man. I practice the arts of magic. I have been disowned by my father because a rogue band of arcane magicians killed my mother and my sister. So I have left my. I stole my water. I have left my magical bottle of water.
Fucking asshole. My
And-
phone is 6
You were supposed to be a character, dude.
My father disowned me because I practiced the magical arts. I was born with these talents, and I head off, to find adventures so I can prove my
worth.
Worth.
I can prove that magic can be used for good and not only for death.
So you're like an activist.
Okay, so wait, let me get this straight. You said you're a stunted man, but you're a gnome. So are you a midget gnome?
I'm a midget gnome.
Okay.
I am like a foot tall. Okay. I'm like an underpants gnome-sized gnome. Yes. I'm little. It is very hard to hit me. I should
I
get
guess
bonus.
it should probably be like this.
Do you like drink out of
From the
thimble?
table.
But if you get
You
hit,
drink
that's
out
it.
of thimbles?
Yeah, his constitution strength are.
Thumbelina.
It's hard to hit you, but if you get hit, that's it, dude.
Everyone be careful where they're stepping too.
You need to be.
Yeah, I should probably look at where I'm walking.
Oh, Weezard.
Hey Carlos, why don't you tell us about your character?
Who's Carlos?
Okay. Carlos is Scott Shelby.
Kind of.
That's from his picture. Look.
I'm Ramon Velasquez. I used to be a police officer for 10 years for a large metropolitan city, but I became disenchanted with the job because all the brass was looking over my shoulder the whole time. So I became a private investigator. And just recently, I took up a case involving an old flame of mine. I'm actually married though, because her daughter had disappeared. She'd been running afoul with some bad people. So I started investigating her disappearance, and my wife told me, "You're getting too much into this. You need to quit." And I was like, "No, I have to do this. You don't understand." Eventually, my wife left me, and as I was drowning my sorrows in the bar for my wife leaving me, I got kicked out, fell asleep somewhere, and woke up in this world that I do not understand.
And you have a gun.
Beautiful.
You have a gun, but
Very
but only a certain
You
amount
gotta-
of bullets.
I have a gun with 18 bullets. And
18 bullets.
Once they're gone, that's it.
Carlos is not going to be participating in much combat for the rest of this
Who's
game.
Carlos?
Oh,
You're also
sorry.
a monk, and I haven't told you
What's
your
his name?
name.
Ramon.
Ramon.
I haven't
what?
told you your monk
Velasquez.
abilities.
Velasquez.
Wait, we haven't met yet, right? None of us have met
No,
yet.
we're just introducing.
Yeah, we're at a bar. We're introducing
Yeah, we're at
ourselves.
an inn.
For the purposes of that, I know who you are. Not necessarily each
Yeah.
other.
Steve.
We don't know each other yet
Okay,
Steve.
we don't know each other
in
yet.
the game. We don't.
Steve?
Should I be listening to this?
Yes.
No, 'cause I want to know.
Yes.
No, no.
He's introducing for the sake of people watching.
Steve, why don't you tell us about
Like
yourself?
the rest of us, right?
It's Steve.
I am Steve
Dun,
Swift
dun,
Shadow.
dun, 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 dun.
Was it really Swift Shadow?
Swift Shadow.
Oh, I thought it was something else.
Well,
Well,
you should
Steve,
listen.
shit, shadow.
Maybe I'm gonna shit on you.
If you can catch me, if you fucking catch me.
Take a dump on his
That's
chest.
fast. Who are you, Steve Swift Shadow?
I'm a human rogue.
A human rogue.
I hail from the Empire of Delwood.
So rogue, that's like a thief, right?
Yes.
A dirty thief.
I'm not a dirty thief, I'm a clean thief. I bought some soap.
Really? Okay.
Ready-
Tell us your
he's
story.
ready to drop it.
Tell us your story, Steve.
So I'm originally from the port town of Pierpont.
What's that again?
Huh?
What did you say it was called?
Pierpont?
Pierpont?
Yeah.
Pierre?
It's a pont
Pierpont of Delwood.
near the Catronic Sea. It's kind of southeast of where we are
You're
now.
just making my own fucking map.
The Catronic Sea. It's okay, I don't have names for some of these places.
And so I lived there when I was younger. My father was a rogue, but he didn't want me to be a rogue. He wanted me to be a scholar. And so he hired this guy, Charles, to be my teacher.
Please make the joke again, please.
And so, because Charles was a worldly man, and so he was going to teach me, about his travels and stuff, just various knowledge.
Would you say he was in charge?
And Charles was in charge. he was the new.
I get really embarrassed.
Well, you shouldn't be.
Especially for other people.
And well, I'm pretty sure like an eighth of our listeners, or sorry, 7/8 of our listeners aren't even going to get that joke. Because like a 15-year-old does not have no idea what Charles and Charles is.
That doesn't mean I'm not embarrassed for you.
Okay, well, you shouldn't be, because I'm embarrassed for you. And so, yeah, and so.
You tell him, Steve.
My father was killed, and so I took up the ways of the rogue to avenge him. And I joined the Order of the Hidden Footsteps, which is a group of rogues who also various tasks.
The Order of the Hidden Footsteps, don't they have...
What's your father's first name?
Vladimir.
I might divulge more details about my backstory.
Bravo to all you guys, because I could never.
Dude, I did this in like 30 minutes.
I know, but I could never be that confident to like make up this bullshit story.
And so that's why
And tell
I
people
moved to the
about
Empire of Delwood to seek out my father's killer. And but then I got.
I thought you grew up in Delwood.
No, I grew up in Pierpont.
Which is in Delwood.
Well, it's part of the Empire.
Okay.
Probably, but I moved to like the main city.
Delwood is actually where my family is from.
Oh yeah. That makes that easy. I don't have to keep making up
And my
regions.
bastard magic-hating father still lives there.
My father.
In a manor up on a hill.
For a gnome,
Go
that's
see
a
what your
deep voice.
father's doing.
Okay, are you done?
No
No?
one's going to take me
Okay.
seriously but totally not.
Yeah. Alright, so my character's name is Lyra. She is a human sorceress. And she hails from a small village up in the north called Trumbull. And and she just basically had a pretty chill childhood, had parents. And she learned that she had the gift of magic.
Ah, Trumbull. I hear their hot springs are great.
And she learned the ways of sorcery, became quite charismatic and known in her town for her magic. And now she's setting off to learn more about magic and get better at her skills.
A sorceress. I should say that rogue band of mages were actually sorcerers. The ones that killed my mother and my sister.
Oh, yeah?
They weren't actually wizards. I only practiced natural forms
But it
of
was a
magic.
band.
Oh,
A
so
wizard
we
band.
hate each other?
No, a
No.
sorcerer band. No, you're fine. I have nothing against you.
Okay.
You weren't there.
Were
you?
Or was she?
He's embraced the arcane arts himself.
Yes.
Hi.
This isn't an AA meeting of half
Hi,
giant.
Nick.
I'm Nick.
I'm
I've been
Logan.
clean for 2 years.
I think you mean Logan.
Okay.
Logan the Huge. I'm a half giant from a village just outside of Tumble. Is that what it's called?
Trumbull.
Trumbull. Yes. And I am actually the shortest giant out of my tribe, and I've since been shunned by my village, made fun of, teased, hit with livestock. So I decided to leave my village because I couldn't take it anymore. And now I'm trying to find my place in the world. That's about it.
We're a bunch of outcasts.
We are.
I mean,
You should be like
everyone
nobility
loves me
or
if I
something.
come. I left on my own free will.
I always loved
Because I
drinking
was
from
just so
you.
awesome.
I don't know if
My family is nobility, but I've been disowned, so.
David,
Your turn,
I
David.
mean Allegra, whatever. Allegra, dude.
it's Allegra.
You? Is that your name?
No, my name's Kagome.
Oh.
I'm Kagome, female archer from the reincarnate of Kikyo.
This where it gets like disturbing.
What?
L-Y-R-A?
Yeah. Oira.
And where are you from? Eastern lands?
Just outside of Trumbull?
No, Eastern lands.
The Kingdom of Delwood.
No, you come from Eastern lands.
East, okay. fine.
They come actually from the west, remember, it's reversed.
Oh, it's-
Aha!
In the west.
Alright. But so I have low strength, but in kind of okay intelligence. But I'm really charming and dexterous.
And you're kind of a
Sometimes.
hottie?
And somewhat wisdom. Well, I'm a Japanese schoolgirl, so
No, an academy girl.
Yeah, we don't say
A
that.
Japanese
We don't-
academy girl.
what is
We
that?
don't say
What
Japanese.
is Japan?
What's it, Ramon Velasquez?
Ramon Velasquez.
What the hell?
Okay, so your name is Kagome.
Just knew something that ends in a Z.
Kagome,
Logan the Huge.
Logan,
Lyra.
Lyra,
Oh yeah, I'm a ranger.
Steve,
Ramon.
and I am only known as the Weezer. I will not tell more details of my past until I get to know you guys.
Like,
Oh,
we
so
don't know each other.
No, we don't.
We
know.
just met each other. That's why I'm not divulging my whole history to you.
I just thought we were just talking to Jordan so he knows.
Spelling
Yeah.
it
We
with two
still
eyes.
haven't. We haven't really technically started.
Yeah, we were just telling Jordan.
I actually prefer two E's.
Yeah.
Weezard.
The Weezer.
The Weezard.
This is in no way
Yeah,
associated
what a
with the
Weezer.
Nintendo Wii.
All right.
Oh my god.
Oh dear Lord.
Can we take a look?
Man.
No,
Begin.
I guess it's your game, DM.
Okay,
Oh,
so you
you
guys
said-
are starting off in the town of Vasily, which is just going to be like your basic cliche Dungeons and Dragons start off town. You're right. You guys are either, well, we can start off two different ways, or actually, unless you guys want to do the weird little thing. But we can either start off like y'all don't know each other and maybe you just randomly meet in a tavern, or you guys can like actually be looking for like adventure or quests or
Well,
work. Or
I received this letter here.
that's what you want to do.
Yes.
Okay.
And it told me to be in the town of Vasily.
Hey, you the dungeon master?
Oh,
I have a letter. Y'all didn't receive a letter?
I don't know who the fuck I am.
How would I get a
What the
letter?
fuck is that?
So you guys can
Real.
start off in like in the tavern or like in a town or in.
Fuck it. I'm just in
around
the tavern, just looking for a wench who doesn't mind a wee little man with a properly sized manhood.